Hello and welcome to yet another PyScript video tutorial. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate on using Python packages and modules. PyScript supports Python standard libraries and many third-party open source software libraries and packages. I have an HTML file that has the necessary script that points to the PyScript asset that is required to run Python on our browser, and I also have this pair of PyScript opening and closing tags inside which we are going to write our Python. So let us suppose that I want to render today's date in this division, so I will give an ID of date today, and I want the content of this division to come from Python's DateTime module. So what I will do is I need to import DateTime module. So a standard way of importing, giving the alias dt. So I will store today's date in a variable called today and run the DateTime modules methods like this to get today's date, and similarly I will just string format it to get my time as the name of the day with A, the name of the month with %B, and the date itself together with the year. So I have formatted my today's date like this. So now I will use the PyScript module dot write method to render today's date in this division. So for that I will need the division element identifier. So for now we have this ID of date today, and the content will be today. So what is done here is we have imported this DateTime standard library and stored today's date in a variable called today, and also we have here this time formatting where %A refers to the full day name, %B refers to the full month name, and %D refers to the date itself, and %Y refers to year. So this is the formatting, and using PyScript module's write method, the value stored in today is rendered inside this division that has the ID of date today. Let us see if we have succeeded or not. So as you can see, it has rendered this Monday, May 16, 2022. So it was quite straightforward. So now that we have worked with the standard library, let us see an example of how we can use third-party libraries. So I want to use numpy and matplotlib to plot the values of y against the value of x. So for that, what we need to do first is we need this pyenv tag where we define or we mention the dependencies we need. So we need numpy and we need matplotlib. So these are the dependencies that we require. So in order to use these libraries, what we need to do is we need to import those libraries inside our PyScript tag. So I will import numpy as np and import matplotlib lib.pyplot as plt. So after that, I will create values of x using numpy random number. So let me create 100 random numbers, and for the y values I will do the same, like this. So same like 100 and 100 different random values. So I will use fig x to get the figure and axis using plt.subplots. If you are unfamiliar with these things, I would recommend you to find a tutorial on how you can use matplotlib, numpy, etc. So I will use this x scatter to plot the values of y against x. So for every x, there is y value that is received from these. So after that, what I want to do is I want to plot the x and y values as a scatter plot in a div with an ID of plot. So here, so what I can do now is I can just again use PyScript.write. I will need the identifier of the division or the element and the thing that I need to render. For now, I will comment this out and I will also comment this here. So what I have done now is I have defined the dependencies like so inside the pyenv tag. So it is possible to use pyenv tag because of this PyScript asset here. So and then these needs to be imported inside the PyScript tag, and everything after that goes like the same way as you would write a Python file. So we have x and y values, random 100 values, and now the figure that is plotted should be rendered in our plot division. Let us see if we have been able to get it or not. Yes, now as you can see, we have our plots scattered here. So this was a demonstration of using Python's standard library and open source software third-party libraries. My next video will be an extension of this video where I will demonstrate on how can we use local modules. So till then, bye bye.